Our planet, a sphere of breathtaking diversity, cradles within its embrace phenomena that often stretch the very limits of our belief. It is a realm where nature, in its infinite creativity, has sculpted landscapes of such profound beauty and strangeness, they seem to belong more to the realm of dreams than to our waking world. The Earth is filled with natural wonders and human-made marvels that defy logic and stir the imagination. From glowing beaches to surreal landscapes, here are some of the most unbelievable places on our planet. It is my profound privilege to guide you on a journey to these extraordinary locations, places where the ordinary rules of existence seem to bend, and where the sheer power and artistry of the natural world are displayed in their most magnificent forms. Join me as we embark on an exploration of 10 such marvels, each unique, each a testament to the incredible forces that have shaped and continue to shape our Earth. We shall traverse continents, from the shimmering expanses of salt flats that mirror the heavens to ancient forests where stone pillars reach for the skies like the fingers of sleeping giants. We will delve into subterranean worlds illuminated by living light and stand before geological formations so peculiar they challenge our understanding of what is possible. These are not mere destinations, they are experiences, encounters with the sublime that promise to leave an indelible mark on our perception of the world around us. Prepare yourselves to witness sights that few have seen and to contemplate mysteries that have puzzled humankind for generations. This is not just a tour of beautiful places, it is an invitation to connect with the Earth on a deeper level, to appreciate its fragility, its resilience, and its boundless capacity to inspire awe. Let us begin this remarkable voyage together into the heart of the unbelievable, where reality itself seems to take on a new, more wondrous dimension. Here in the highlands of Bolivia lies a spectacle that truly blurs the line between earth and sky. Salar de Uyuni. This is not merely a salt flat, it is the world's largest, a vast, blindingly white expanse stretching over 10,000 square kilometers. For much of the year it is a stark, almost lunar landscape, a crust of salt patterned with polygonal fissures. But when the rains arrive, a transformation of almost magical proportions occurs. A thin layer of water accumulates across its immense surface, creating a mirror so perfect, so vast, that it reflects the heavens with astonishing clarity. The horizon dissolves, and one finds oneself seemingly adrift in an infinite expanse of sky and clouds, an experience that can only be described as walking amongst the stars. It is a place that humbles the observer, reducing one to a tiny speck in a landscape of overwhelming scale and ethereal beauty. The optical illusions created here are legendary. Distant mountains appear to float, and perspective itself seems to warp and bend. Photographers flock to this otherworldly canvas, seeking to capture its surreal majesty, while travelers come in search of a profound connection with something truly elemental. The silence here is profound, broken only by the whisper of the wind across the water, a silence that amplifies the sheer visual drama of this extraordinary natural mirror. It is a reminder of the delicate balance of elements that can conjure such breathtaking phenomena on our planet. Our journey now takes us to the mystical landscapes of China, to the Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, a place so fantastical it famously inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains in the cinematic world of. Here nature has sculpted a forest of stone with thousands of slender sandstone pillars rising dramatically from the forest floor. Some of these monoliths soar to heights of over 200 meters, their sheer faces often draped in tenacious greenery, clinging to life in the most improbable of settings. It is a vertical world, a labyrinth of stone and verdure that seems to defy gravity itself, a testament to millennia of erosion by wind and water. The true magic of Zhangjiajie, however, is often revealed when mist and clouds roll in, as they so frequently do in this humid subtropical region. The bases of these colossal pillars become obscured, creating the breathtaking illusion that these great towers of rock are floating, suspended in mid-air, adrift in a sea of white. It is a scene of profound, almost ethereal beauty, a dreamscape made real. Walking amongst these giants, one feels transported to an ancient, almost mythical realm where dragons might indeed have soared between the peaks. The air is alive with the sounds of the forest, the calls of unseen creatures and the gentle rustle of leaves, a symphony accompanying this visual masterpiece. We now venture beneath the surface of the earth into the subterranean realm of New Zealand's Waitomo Caves to witness a spectacle of living light. Here, in the profound darkness, a tiny creature orchestrates an illumination of breathtaking beauty. The Arachnocampa luminosa, a species of glowworm unique to this part of the world, populates the ceilings and walls of these ancient limestone caverns. Each individual larva emits a soft bioluminescent glow, a pinprick of blue-green light designed to lure unsuspecting insect prey into its silken snare. When thousands upon thousands of these creatures gather, the effect is utterly mesmerizing. To drift silently by boat along the underground river that flows through the glowworm grotto is to be transported into another dimension. The darkness above transforms into a living constellation, a starscape of countless tiny lights, mirroring the Milky Way on a clear night. The silence of the cave, broken only by the gentle lapping of water against the boat, enhances the almost spiritual quality of the experience. It is both eerie and profoundly magical, a delicate dance of light and shadow created by one of nature's most enchanting biological wonders. This subterranean galaxy reminds us that even in the deepest, darkest corners of our planet, life finds a way to shine, creating beauty in the most unexpected of places. Our exploration now leads us to the sun-baked landscapes of the American Southwest, to Arizona, home to a geological masterpiece known as Antelope Canyon. This is not a canyon in the grand, sprawling sense, but rather a slot canyon, a narrow, sinuous passageway carved with exquisite artistry by the relentless forces of nature. Over countless millennia, flash floods laden with sand and grit have rushed through these sandstone formations, sculpting the rock into fluid, flowing curves and intricate, layered textures. The walls undulate like solidified waves, their surfaces polished smooth by the abrasive power of water and wind. The true enchantment of Antelope Canyon, however, is revealed when sunlight penetrates the narrow openings far above. Beams of light, like celestial spotlights, pierce the dusky interior, illuminating sections of the canyon walls and creating an ever-changing display of color and shadow. The sandstone glows with hues of orange, red, pink and purple depending on the time of day and the angle of the sun. Walking through these hallowed, cathedral-like chambers is an almost reverent experience, a journey through a natural sculpture gallery. Each twist and turn reveals a new vista, a new interplay of light and form, reminding us of the patient, yet immensely powerful artistry of geological processes. We journey now to the African continent, to northern Tanzania, to encounter a body of water that is as strikingly beautiful as it is profoundly inhospitable, Lake Natron. The shallow salt lake, nestled in the East African Rift Valley, presents an almost surreal spectacle with its vibrant blood-red waters. This extraordinary coloration is not due to any pollutant, but rather to vast colonies of salt-loving microorganisms, cyanobacteria, that thrive in its intensely alkaline environment. These hardy extremophiles produce red pigments as they photosynthesize, painting the lake in shades that range from deep crimson to pale pink, depending on the salinity and depth. But Lake Natron holds a more macabre secret. Its waters are so caustic, with a pH level that can reach up to 10.5, almost as alkaline as ammonia, that they are lethal to most forms of life that are not adapted to such extreme conditions. Animals, particularly birds that perish in or near its waters, can undergo a bizarre form of preservation. The high concentration of sodium carbonate acts to calcify their remains, essentially turning them into stone-like statues, ghostly figures preserved along its shores. This eerie phenomenon, combined with the lake's fiery hues and the desolate volcanic landscape that surrounds it, creates an atmosphere that is both haunting and strangely captivating, a stark reminder of nature's more formidable powers. Our next destination takes us to the stark Karakum Desert of Turkmenistan, to a feature that is both terrifying and utterly mesmerizing. The Darvaza gas crater, more famously and perhaps more aptly known as the Door to Hell. This is not a natural volcanic crater, but a human-induced anomaly, a fiery chasm that has been burning relentlessly for over half a century. Its origins date back to 1971, when Soviet geologists drilling for natural gas encountered a subterranean cavern. The ground beneath their rig collapsed, creating a large sinkhole approximately 70 meters wide and 30 meters deep, and releasing vast quantities of methane gas. Fearing the spread of this potent greenhouse gas, the scientists made a fateful decision to set it alight, expecting the fire to consume the exposed gas within a few days or perhaps weeks at most. But they underestimated the sheer volume of the subterranean reserves. The fire took hold and it has been burning ever since, a colossal, constant inferno in the heart of the desert. At night, its glow can be seen from miles away, a beacon of ceaseless combustion. Standing at its precipice, one feels the intense heat and hears the roar of the flames, a truly awe-inspiring, if somewhat unsettling, testament to the immense energy reserves hidden beneath our feet, and a stark reminder of an environmental intervention with long-lasting, fiery consequences. We travel now to southwestern Turkey, to a site of ethereal beauty known as Pamukkale, which translates poetically from Turkish as Cotton Castle. And indeed, the landscape here resembles nothing so much as a fortress sculpted from pure white cotton, or perhaps a series of frozen waterfalls cascading down a mountainside. These extraordinary formations are composed of travertine, a form of limestone deposited by mineral-rich thermal waters that have flowed from hot springs in this region for millennia. As the calcium carbonate-laden water cools and releases carbon dioxide, it deposits layers of brilliant white calcite, slowly building these remarkable terraces. The result is a surreal, almost alien landscape of gleaming white pools, tiered one above the other, filled with warm turquoise waters. For centuries, people have been drawn to these hot springs, believing in their therapeutic properties. Even today, visitors can carefully walk along designated pathways and bathe in some of these ancient healing pools, surrounded by this dazzling white spectacle. The contrast between the warm, inviting water and the stark mineral formations creates a unique sensory experience. Pamukkale stands as a breathtaking example of how water, minerals, and time can conspire to create geological art of the most delicate and captivating kind, a truly unbelievable natural spa. Our quest for the unbelievable now takes us to the remote borderlands where Venezuela, Brazil and Guyana converge to confront a geological titan, Mount Roraima. This is no ordinary mountain. It is a tepui, a flat-topped massif with sheer unyielding cliffs that rise dramatically for hundreds of meters from the surrounding rainforest and savanna. Its summit, a vast plateau covering some 31 square kilometers, is often shrouded in swirling mists and clouds, lending it an air of profound mystery and isolation. It is a landscape that has inspired tales of lost worlds, and indeed stepping onto its surface feels like entering another realm. The ecosystem atop Roraima is truly unique, a biological island in the sky that has been isolated for millions of years. This separation has allowed for the evolution of numerous endemic species of plants and animals, creatures found nowhere else on Earth. Strange, carnivorous pitcher plants, black frogs, delicate orchids are just some of the biological treasures that inhabit this wind-swept rocky plateau, which is also characterized by bizarre rock formations, crystal-clear pools and miniature gardens. The ascent is arduous, a challenging trek, but for those who reach its summit, the reward is an unparalleled sense of discovery, a glimpse into a prehistoric world that time seems to have forgotten, a powerful testament to the enduring creativity of evolution. We now turn our gaze skywards towards the high latitudes of our planet to witness one of nature's most spectacular and ephemeral displays, the Aurora Borealis, or Northern Lights. Few sights can evoke such a profound sense of wonder as these ethereal, dancing curtains of light that illuminate the polar night. This celestial ballet is born from a cosmic interaction, a collision between energetic, charged particles, predominantly electrons and protons, emanating from the sun in the solar wind and the gases in Earth's upper atmosphere. Guided by our planet's magnetic field, these particles are funneled towards the polar regions. As these solar particles strike atoms and molecules of oxygen and nitrogen, they excite them, causing them to release photons of light. The colors we observe, the common greens and pinks, the rarer reds, yellows, blues and violets, depend on the type of gas being excited and the altitude at which the collision occurs. The lights shimmer and sway, sometimes appearing as diffuse glows, at other times as distinct arcs, ripples or rays, constantly shifting and evolving in a silent, majestic performance. To stand beneath this luminous spectacle is to feel a deep connection to the cosmos, a humbling reminder of the powerful forces that shape our universe and paint our skies with such breathtaking artistry. For our final destination, we journey to a place so remote and biologically distinct that it is often described as the most alien-looking place on Earth. The island of Socotra, part of an archipelago in the Indian Ocean belonging to Yemen. Isolated from mainland Africa for millions of years, Socotra has evolved a unique and bizarre assemblage of flora and fauna, a living laboratory of evolution. Over a third of its plant life is found nowhere else on the planet, giving the island an almost otherworldly, prehistoric appearance. It is a landscape that challenges our very perception of what terrestrial life should look like. Perhaps the most iconic of Socotra's strange botanical wonders is the dragon's blood tree, Dracaena cinnabari. With its densely packed umbrella-shaped canopy, it seems almost designed by an artist with a surreal imagination. When its bark is cut, it exudes a deep red resin known as dragon's blood, which has been prized for centuries for its medicinal properties and as a dye. Alongside these remarkable trees, one finds bulbous-trunked desert roses, peculiar cucumber trees, and a host of other botanical oddities. Exploring Socotra is like stepping onto the set of a science fiction film, a stark reminder of the incredible biodiversity our planet harbors, and the precious, often fragile nature of these unique evolutionary experiments. As our journey through these 10 unbelievable places concludes, we are left with a profound sense of awe at the sheer diversity and imaginative power of our planet. From the mirror-like expanse of Salar de Uyuni to the alien flora of Socotra, each location has offered a unique window into the Earth's extraordinary capacity to surprise and inspire. These are not just isolated curiosities, they are integral parts of the complex, interconnected web of natural and geological processes that make our world so vibrant and dynamic. They challenge our perceptions, expand our horizons, and remind us that there is still so much to discover, so much to marvel at. The existence of such places underscores the importance of cherishing and protecting our global heritage. They are reminders that beauty and wonder can be found in the most unexpected corners, from the deepest caves to the highest mountaintops, from fiery craters to tranquil, light-filled canyons. These extraordinary places remind us of the planet's incredible diversity and the wonders that lie beyond the ordinary, waiting to be explored. It is my hope as we conclude this journey that this glimpse into the unbelievable has ignited within you a renewed appreciation for the natural world and a desire to seek out, experience and protect its many marvels. Let the memory of these landscapes fuel our curiosity and our commitment to understanding the delicate balances that create such breathtaking spectacles. The Earth is a treasure trove of wonders, and its stories are written in stone, water, light and life. May we always approach it with respect, with a sense of adventure and with an open heart, ready to be astonished by the next unbelievable place that awaits our discovery. Thank you for joining me on this incredible voyage.